Guys, I should have never named her Winona. What was I thinking? All right, so a little bit of chaos. We have Daphne is in labor. She literally had no signs. And then we noticed a little bit of ligament loosening and a little bit of udder filling up, but not like it normally fills up. So let's see if this means we're gonna have more dolings, because that's like kind of an old wives' tale, that if there's a huge udder, you've got bucklings. If there's a smaller udder, you've got dolings. Right, Casper? Yes, you are a good boy. All right, well, we gotta milk these ladies first. Are you ready to have babies tonight? Yeah, you got that tongue going, you're ready. Let's see what we got. A little bit of stuff, just really thin. Okay, we're ready. Gosh, I can barely bring the camera in time before they're all fat and have already eaten.
They are fast.
So Kevin, we feed them in here now because we can feed them and then put them, when they're done, over on this side. So these are all the fatties that already ate. And Twyla still hasn't figured it out, so she just drinks the water up on top.
Wednesday is fast now.
Yeah, she is fast.
Good.
I'm actually surprised she's last today, because the last couple days she's been probably somewhere in the middle. She hasn't been the last one.
I was just giving her extra.
Okay. Okay, all the babies are fed, except for the last one. Come here, come follow me. Twyla, wherever she is, has graduated from having a nurse from the mom, then having to be forced the bottle in her mouth. Now she can find it herself. Next step is going to be switching her to the hard nipples. Oh, I'm wearing gloves because my hands have been itchy when I've been touching the goats recently. I think just,
yeah, the ash trees
I don't know.
get all over the goats. And then...
Yeah, I think the pollen is all over them, but now she's good. Then the next step will be switching her to the bucket. Okay, is it bedtime for everybody? Kitty has a All right, you guys gotta be quiet while we're birthing these babies, okay? Well, come on, let's go in the stall then. Come on. So this is my conundrum with Daphne. First year, she had a stillborn. Second year, she had 2 stillborns. And it's not really her fault. It wasn't due to any sort of disease or anything. But in both situations, she had a kid that was right there and she wasn't pushing, which is not a good thing. I'm still a little bit second guessing on whether the kid was in the correct position or not. So I don't think it's totally her fault. We'll know after this kidding if it is her fault. Because I'm gonna be more proactive. So I'm gonna go in there, gonna check early, which goes against like every part of me because I usually like to wait before I ever stick a finger in or go in, but I can't risk her losing a bunch of kids. So we gotta check early this time. So right now, gosh, I really don't wanna check her, but I think I have to right now. Knowing that she's in labor, seeing mucus, normally you don't go in and check at this stage, you wait, but I think I might need to just give a quick check to see if she's dilated. If I still feel the cervix in there just working its way opening, then I'm gonna stop. You know, obviously I'm not gonna do anything, but I've got to just make sure that we're not having a repeat situation. All right, do you want to get me the coconut oil and 2 gloves? It's so hard because you can't really feel the cervix unless you get your whole head. She's fully dilated And there's a kid right there.
Oh my gosh. Same as always.
Wow. Well, good thing I checked. All right. Yeah, she's fully dilated. There's a kid right there. I can feel teeth. So, looks like we're gonna go in and we're gonna get these babies. This is not something I recommend doing. Okay, this is definitely not textbook. You usually wait, you always wait. But she's interesting because she's a very high maintenance goat that doesn't like to be in pain, and she'll let you know if anything's bothering her, but for some reason she does not like to push. She just she'll do everything else you want her to do, but once that kid is there, that it's like the first kid, she will not push. Sometimes when I get in there and just move things around a little bit, they start pushing. But she doesn't look like she's pushing. She was a little bit right before I turned this on, and now she's just chilling. It's almost like she's like, hey Lady okay, you take it from here.
Yeah. But she's done every other year. But your babies die sometimes like that.
There's a head right there.
Oh my gosh. At least it's head first. At least you did good there.
Okay, so it's right side up. It's got its head. Okay, I got one hooked up. You got it. Come on. Come on. There you go.
Good
Push
job.
it. Go on. Push, girl.
Good job.
Good job. That was kind of a push. She kind of pushed. It's a little buckling. Good job.
Good job.
All right. Little guy.
Yeah, way little.
You gonna put, are you starting to push again? Let's see what we got. This next one's a lot bigger.
Oh.
This one's huge.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta push hard with this one. She's pushing. She pushes once it's down there. Come on. Good job. Keep pushing.
Good job. That one's huge.
Yeah, big difference between the two.
Oh my gosh.
Another buckling.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Look how big this one is, guys. Let me get this over. Look at that big boy. Look how big he is.
Whoa.
Compared to this one. Look, you got a second one, girl. Look. You have two. You did a good job. Should we see if she has another one? I bet you she does. I think that's the placenta. I think she just had two boys.
Oh my gosh. Can you believe that?
A big one and a little one. That's okay. That little one was, I guess, too little to be pushing on your cervix.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, at least you have really good genetics, so
Yeah,
your bucklings
eventually.
are going to be good bucklings.
You'll be a good girl. You'll do good. That wasn't that hard. It's just that both of them had their heads, just their head forward.
Yeah.
And that can be harder. That can be harder to push out. But when I saw that little one, I thought, oh wow, we're going to get 5 little ones.
Oh my gosh.
And then look at this size.
That one weighs 3 times as much as that.
That one, we should weigh that one. Let's weigh it. That is crazy. All right, so we're going to do the big boy. He is
Ah,
a little over 4 pounds.
he's the size of Minnie.
Okay.
Minnie the dog.
Oh, he's trying. He's strong enough to try to
Yeah.
get out of here. Shove his head in there and let go. We'll see if we can. He's 2 pounds. That's not too bad. We've had Newt, I think, was a pound.
I'm
So
surprised it was 2 pounds. That's crazy.
yeah, that is crazy. It must be his long legs.
He is so.
If he stood up, he would seem a lot bigger than he is, but he's just kind of struggling. Yeah, but he just can't stand. Like, look at the difference.
Yeah.
He was born second and he's already standing.
Yeah.
All right, so Kevin and I have been talking about this for about an hour now. We can't decide what to do because we know this little one needs to be taken inside. Then the other buckling, he's nice and big and strong, but sometimes that can mean that he's gonna prefer one side of the udder and ruin her udder for life. Like, it's not just, when we say a goat babies ruin udders, we just mean that they will nurse from one side, the other side won't get the stimulation and it will just slowly go down, and then you'll have a Luna udder for the rest of your life.
Luna is the example.
Luna's the example. Sorry, Luna, I don't mean to talk bad about you. Usually you can get away with it if you have two. They still can sometimes prefer a side, but you can go in there and save the udder. But with just one buckling, I really can't have Daphne have her udder ruined for life and just have one side that only functions the rest of her life. And then this little guy, he's gonna need a buddy. He needs somebody to cuddle with to keep warm.
Not cry all night.
And he won't cry all night if he has a buddy. So it's so tricky because I don't want to take them, but normally what I do is my hybrid method, which is what we do is we give them a bottle of colostrum while we're sitting here teaching them to nurse from mom. We kind of do the hybrid where they learn from us as well. And it's doing fine, but then we still have the problem of, can this little guy stand? Is he gonna survive the night?
Yeah, I don't think he will.
And Kevin's been working with him and he just won't stand. You can put him up and have him stand if you lift him up, but he can't get up on his own, which means he's definitely not gonna be able to nurse, and it's just gonna be much better to take him inside.
Or walk over to get warm by his mom. He'll just sit in a corner and be cold.
I like to give my mama's molasses water because it has a lot of B vitamins, and then it also provides a good source of energy, sugars, carbohydrates. And I put maybe a couple tablespoons, I don't really. And it's nice warm water, so this melts really easily. And goats usually love the taste of molasses because that's what a lot of their feed mixtures have in them. Come here. Look, right here. See? You can have it by your babies. Not me. Just caring more about that.
The little one.
He's such a big boy, he can already have the big nipples. This is crazy. You're a big boy, huh? I wonder if he has blue eyes or not. I haven't looked at him closely yet. Let's see if we can get him to take it. Come here. What's that? His tongue's kind of going weird. Good job!
Got a weird tongue.
He's got kind of weird eyes. I don't know what's wrong with his eyes. Huh.
He got a big tongue.
Yeah, he's got a big tongue. That's weird.
But he likes to eat.
Yeah, it's just his tongue comes out here. And he sucks. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Are you okay? So we brought the babies inside. We were able to sneak them away from Daphne and then bring in her daughter Winona that she had last year. And We've been watching her on the camera and she seems to be doing fine because she is bonded with her daughter, so that has been helping. And we just started bottle feeding these two little ones here, the big one and the little one, and they're doing pretty good. The smaller one isn't obviously going to be as good at the bottle, so we're going to take some time with that one. Big guy can already do great. It's nice that they have each other, they cuddle together, and they're a lot quieter because they can, you know, they're happier with each other. So we'll see how they do. Hoping this little one comes up and starts brightening up a little bit. I have a few little tricks for weak kids, like honey on the tongue or cayenne pepper extract on the tongue. I also have been giving him B vitamins and some selenium gel and all of those different minerals and things that I can do as best as I can. But what I can tell from raising goats for as long as I have, he had a bad placental attachment. This is the same thing that happened with Newt, and it usually is the first kid that comes out, because when that embryo attached to the wall of the uterus, it just attached in a bad spot, kind of towards the opening, and it just doesn't have as strong of a blood flow. So that's why they get less nutrients. It's just kind of a bummer. I hate to see him struggle so much, but hopefully we can get him pepping up and get him to start standing on his own. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for joining us. We'll go over the color predictions and what we think their colors are and eye colors are and everything in the next video. And yeah, that wraps it up for us. That wraps up kidding season. It was a wild ride. 2 bucklings.